What is up, party people? Today I'm going to be playing through RuneScape's tutorial island on the newly released old school RuneScape mobile, or RuneScape old school mobile, however you want to say it. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a really big RuneScape fan. I used to play this game a ton. I started playing the game back in 2005 or 2006, something like that. And since then, I played a lot since then, but I just didn't really stick with it. I did stick with it for a very long time, actually, but I just got bored of the game and I stopped playing. And I never really played old school RuneScape. I was only interested in RS3 because that's where my character carried over to, but I'm going to try this out today because it was just released. However, I am a little bit more excited for the RuneScape mobile release for RS3, but I'm still going to play this. So I can swipe with one finger to rotate the camera and pinch with two fingers to zoom in and out. Super cool. I'm really interested to see how this goes. So we're going to start off on Tutorial Island here. And it's already pretty interesting on the screen here. So I can tap where I want to move. Okay. I'm going to go with I am an experienced player. So maybe this will go a little faster. Let's start by looking at your options menu. Okay. Wow, they did a really good job of porting this over to the phone. This is great. Looks like you've made progress. Oh gosh, guys. Moving on. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry if you guys can hear my neighbor's dog barking. I can't do anything about it. Okay, open the door. Ooh, this is weird. Open the door. Open the door. Oh, I need it to be single click for now. Did I open the door? Oh, this is a little weird. Okay, so I need to go over here. This is oh gosh, you can really zoom in and out on this. This is a little weird, I'm not going to lie. This is going to take some getting used to, but it's pretty cool so far. So we all know the drill here. I got to catch some fish. Go to my backpack, got the net, catch some, so yeah, catching fish. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple of these in case it burns the first time. Been there, done that. So let's get that. Okay, and then talk to the person. She's gonna want me to cut down a tree and do all of that good kind of stuff. So for those of you who are actually watching this, I'm wondering how many of you have actually played RuneScape before. And, you know, how far you got in the game, what are some of your fond memories, stuff like that. I mean, this is just like how the game was when I started back in either 2005 or 2006, and the game has changed a ton since then. Personally, I kind of like the changes. I know a lot of people are really against it, which is why RS3 is not as popular as old school RuneScape, but I still really enjoy RS3. Okay, wow, this is cool. They did a great job with this. I mean, I know it's been in like beta for a long time. Okay, yes, success. I cooked my shrimp. Moving on. I could see after doing this for a while, I could see myself getting used to this. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird right now, and I'm kind of struggling with it a little bit. But if I did this for a while, I could definitely see myself getting used to it. I can't imagine like doing like combat and stuff though. This is gonna be really interesting. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Okay, so we're gonna have to cook some stuff now. Maybe zoom in a little more. Give me the stuff. Yes, I want to cook. Yes, I know that you wouldn't consider that actually cooking. I can see this is the exact same tutorial as it was when I did it all those years ago. Okay, so I got some dough, and I'm going to cook some dough on the range. And I'm going to hopefully not burn my bread. Don't you burn. There we go. Okay, continuing on. Zoom out. Find the door. Okay. It's going to show me how to run now, so I can turn my run on and go this way. Looks good so far. I am enjoying this. reminds me of all the time that I spent playing this game, and I spent a lot of time playing this game. So it seems to run pretty well on my phone, and it doesn't seem to be chewing up my battery too much, which is good. I can feel my phone getting a little warm. For those of you who are wondering, I do have a pretty decent phone. I've got the Galaxy S7 Edge, so it has pretty good processing power and stuff like that, so I really shouldn't have issues running this, but I do feel my phone getting a little warm. And I'm kind of wondering if I was playing for like a really long time, if that would be an issue. I guess the only way I'm going to find that out, though, is if I do it. Okay, let's head down the ladder. By the way, for those of you who don't know about my channel, I actually did start off just making RuneScape videos, but no one really watched them, so they don't really have many views. And but I do really enjoy going back and watching them because I documented a lot of my RuneScape progress, going through getting my, like all my 99s, getting my max cape, getting my comp cape, and then, trying to go for the trimmed comp cape, which I never ended up getting. I did finish the Castle Wars requirement, which at the time was 5,000 games or something along those lines. But I finished getting those 5,000 games, and then I had to go and I had to get, I had to get a bunch of these skill stones or something to make this statue, and I got really bored of doing that, and then that was actually when I stopped playing the game. So I don't know, but maybe after they release the RS3 on mobile, maybe I'll get back into it again because I can kind of just AFK some stuff on my phone, which would be pretty cool. I don't know. This has got me thinking about RuneScape a lot. I don't know if this, I'm just trying out this tutorial because I wanted to see what it was like on mobile, but I don't really see myself playing old school RuneScape. I did that back in, 2005, 2006. I enjoyed it then, and I just think the game is much, to me at least, it makes more sense now. Like I just like RS3 better, and I know that'll get a lot of hate from people who really like old school, but I think everyone just likes their own version of the game, and I already put a lot of work in on my one account, and I'm not really interested in starting over again because it took so much time, and I just don't have that time anymore. But this port is fantastic. It's really good. It seems really easy to use. It looks like, at least for clicking on things, they give you a pretty good size box to click on. So even though some of these things seem really small, they're not very hard to click on. I see that some things have been ported from RS3 over to old school, though, because not all this used to be here. They probably just took the things that they like, I guess. I think I have to equip my dagger here. There we go. He's going to be like, psh, that's not a weapon. And then he's going to give me a sword and a shield. Yeah, there we go. So equip the sword, equip the shield, and now I'm going to choose my style. And then I'm going to have to go kill a rat. So let's go kill a rat and show everyone what we're about here. Oh, yes. I'm a powerful warrior with a bronze sword and a wooden shield, but I believe in myself. I think I can win this battle. See, I don't know. With the evolution of combat and stuff in RS3, I actually really enjoyed that. I know a lot of people were really against it. But I actually, I got my comp cape before the evolution of combat came out. So I kind of maxed everything out the old way. But then that came out, and I don't know, I thought it made combat a little bit more fun and involved, because before you just kind of stand there and eat food. I mean, there's more to it than that, but not a lot more to it than that, And with RS3, there's all these abilities and stuff, and I don't know. I enjoyed it for a long time. What really ended up kind of killing this game for me, when I stopped playing, was that I had a guild that I was very active in. It was called the Empire of Zaros, and I had a lot of good buddies in there that I liked to play with, and eventually all the people in that guild and all my friends that play the game kind of stopped playing, and then that just kind of ruined the fun for me. I mean, a big part of this game for me was really the community. I think it had such a fun community, and I really enjoyed being involved in the guild I was in, and When that kind of trailed off, I just kind of lost interest. It's just how it goes. And recently, I've just been playing a lot of Decron, a lot of Elder Scrolls Online, and the community in those games has been really good for me. I've been enjoying the people that I play with, and I will probably continue to do so. But I am kind of curious to see if now that this is going to be released, or when RS3 gets released on mobile, I'm really curious to see if I start getting into this game again. We'll see. I don't know. I know I canceled my membership not too long ago, actually, but I haven't actually been playing in a few years now. Who are you? I am the account guide. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through this. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you that know RuneScape kind of know how this tutorial works, and this isn't really supposed to be me. I'm getting a pop-up here. This isn't really supposed to be me showing you how to do this or anything. It's mostly just me trying out the app and then reminiscing about all my RuneScape stories in the past. So, okay, yes, I know how all this works. I don't really need to... Wow, this guy has a lot to say. Oh, man. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could talk about in regards to RuneScape. I'm kind of curious if any of you that do play or have played RuneScape or do play RuneScape, if any of you remember when there was a trade limit in the game. I always thought that was really interesting. There was a couple-year period where you couldn't trade more than like 30K with other players, and they were doing that to try to combat real-world trading. And they actually, when they did that, they actually lost a huge portion of the... or a huge amount of their players, because everyone was upset because you can't like share stuff with your friends or anything, which was kind of sad, to be honest. I actually remember a friend of mine, we were doing God Wars dungeon, we were doing Armadale. It was like our first time trying the dungeon, and we were, just trying to make some money, and we didn't have the loot share option set correctly, so it didn't like automatically convert it to gold and then split it. What it did instead is just gave one of us the item, and we actually got an Armadale hilt drop, which at the time was worth 80 mil, which, I mean, oh my gosh, that was a lot of money at the time, at least for me. That was a ton of money. And I got the drop, and my friend was like, oh no, like, what do we do? And I mean, honestly, actually, he didn't really care that much, but I felt really bad because I couldn't share the loot with him. It was horrible. We were trying to find ways to like transfer the money and stuff, but there was just no way to do it, and it was really sad. Luckily, after a short period of time, well, more like a year or two, if I remember correctly, they did add free trade back into the game, and I think that's for the better. They just do monitor, how much money is getting thrown around to make sure people aren't real-world trading. Okay, we're getting to the end here, guys. I'm going to pull out my magic book, and this guy is going to give me some runes, and I'm going to kill a chicken. Or at least I'm going to attack one of the chickens. Okay, so I'm going to click on my attack, and I'm going to click on the chicken. Oh, someone else killed that chicken. I need to find a different chicken. Let's zoom out a little more. There we go. That chicken. There we go. Boom. Oh, okay, well, I didn't kill the chicken, but I got him to half HP. I'm going to take that as a success. So it's going to give me stuff, and I'm heading to the mainland. So there we go. I completed the tutorial on the old school RuneScape. No, I do not want to be an Iron Man. I see how you do that now, though. That's kind of cool. But I completed the tutorial here on the old school RuneScape mobile that was released today, and I had a really good experience with it, and I would definitely recommend this to anyone who misses this game and wants to get in it again. And if you want to play the old school aspect, this is definitely worth checking out. It doesn't seem, like I said, it doesn't seem to be causing too many issues on my phone. I mentioned earlier it's getting warm, and it does appear to be getting warmer, so I'm not sure how intensive this is on your phone, but at least for me, it seems to be working pretty well. You can see there's a bunch of people here, probably because this was just released today. But this is pretty cool. I don't seem to be lagging too bad, but I don't think I'm running perfect either. So I'm not sure if it's just my phone or what, but yeah. Anyway, I don't have much else to say. I just thought I would try this out today, and I thought I would share it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, Sorry. As always, you can leave them in the comments. And until next time, guys, take care.